Well, hello folks, welcome back to the channel. My name is Joel Duggan and we're hanging out in Westhill on the Citadel server, deep in the basement of the keep, in this very large area that we have been working on for the last few years. We're going to pick up where we left off yesterday. I mean, we finished the farm up here, but we've got a bunch of things in the to-do list to look at, so we'll pick one and see what's up. And we've kicked off the stream with a bunch of goodies. We've got MindTripMedia, Cosmic Dancer, and SweetSandi all jumping in with 100 bits. Obu with a resub, 25 months. GrandpaCrafter with a resub. That's actually a gifted sub, actually, going to Patrice Patoons for 1 month. And Old Player has just rated with 11 folks. Thanks ever so much for coming in. Appreciate it. Hope you had a good stream. I appreciate if you got a raid and run. I know that very often I am starving and or done with the computer when I raid somebody else. So if you need to go, no worries, Old Player. But if you can, before you go, let us know what you were up to in game. Looks like you were playing some Minecraft. Always fun. And thanks so much for that hype train, folks. Those bits and subs kicked off a hype train. We've got 90% of the way through level 1, 30 seconds to go. It's 100 bits prime sub or tier 1 sub to jump in. And if you have a gift sub, tier 1 or prime, then you can join the Discord. You can also do that on the Patreon page, which is patreon.com/JoelDuggan. I know you're shocked. My name everywhere on social media, very easy to find. Very, very easy to find. I tend to use this map sometimes to decide what I want to do next. And you can sort of see along the rivers here and in some of these areas just outside the town that it feels a lot more diverse, whereas way out here it feels like vanilla Minecraft, where it's just green grass, where here we've got like a speckle of different things happening. And you can see the difference. We've done this east side of the river all the way up. It's what we were working on the last little while. All the way up along here is all done. I haven't done the west side of the river because I feel like with this kind of stuff, we've got like the farm here, we've got the little river dock here, but I tend to want to have like things done in like on either side. So I'm probably going to want to do this in here before we work on the stuff in between. So I'll have to see how that goes. I didn't realize just how wide the river got here and then how narrow it got after that. We'll have to maybe take advantage of that with some ideas, see what we can come up with. So thanks very much for that hype train. Always a great way to kick off the stream. SweetSandi gifting a tier 1 sub to Old Player. So now Old Player can join the Discord. And gave away a lot of in-game prizes and money today, says Old Player. Very cool. Played more survival SMP in Minecraft. Awesome. That's great. So in my little to-do book here, we've got a list of things to keep an eye on. The main hall and the keep is obviously going to be the last. North Gate Bell Tower. So that is this right up here. And that might be something we work on today. I feel like we've got the time to do it. And what's happening there, where's the other one? So there are a number of bell towers all around the city. That's one right there. And then I want to put one of those up here. I think that would look better. Not red. I don't think we'd make it red. We'd make it white. We would probably use bone blocks. I think the one in the south is white as well. So we've got a brown one over here on the east gate. And then, yeah, this one's kind of like a mix. And this is probably what we would end up doing on that front gate. Actually, you can probably see both from here. So it feels really kind of squat. It's not quite the look that I want. But then this is actually a pretty good jumping off point. I wouldn't even mind copying that and putting that up there. Yeah, you know what? Let's do that. Let's just knock that one out today. Northgate Bell Tower. All right, so we're going to need bone blocks dark oak, spruce, some gold blocks, some grindstones, and probably some andesite as well, it looks like. We might want to work in, there's some andesite on the front of this. That has andesite towers there too. I just realized how plain that texture is. We might want to do a little bit something to make that look nicer. Okay. I could make it pink. I could. I won't. But I could. All right, we'll need that, bed, probably some scaffolding, and I want to say we're going to get a bunch of other things going on. We'll need, I'd say we're probably going to need some of that. Dark oak and spruce. I'm going to bring that just in case. Thankfully, we are not going to need dirt or grass. Quite happy about that. I'll bring, might as well bring this one. And what else did I say? Andesite. Probably some stone bricks too. There's the andesite. Stone bricks. Gold. For the bell. And the iron is going to be in here. And I feel like there was something else too. Oh. I noticed that I did not have very many grindstones in here, so we'll build a few of those. I need smooth stone. I think it's slabs, right? Slabs and planks. Oh, it's regular. I thought it was smooth stone slabs. Weird. I think it's just because the model of the grindstone looks like a smooth stone slab. That'll do. Elcorn95 coming in with a party of 20 people. What were you up to today, Elcorn? Appreciate the raid, of course. Was it more Vault Hunters? That seemed to be a theme. I was noticing in your hangout pictures this morning on Sponge Chunks. True Purple resubbing at tier 1. 60 months for True Purple. Holy smokes. Thanks so much, True. And Big Headface, tier 1. 6 months. That's the Wind Keystone badge. Thanks ever so much. Two raids in 10 minutes. That's amazing. Need to go look and see if I've missed anything. Fences. Oh, we should be good. I think we should be good. So the first thing I need to do before I do this is take some screenshots of what exactly is up there so I don't regret my life choices. Might as well turn on some shaders. Oh, well, except for now I can't see what that is. All right, never mind. Not quite as detailed as I was hoping. I guess it would be better if it was a different time of day. I feel like that's probably enough. So I guess the easiest spot would be setting up shop here in town rather than outside of it. We're probably going to need to use some scaffolding, so I could potentially set up shop a little bit higher. Yeah, this is probably a good spot. Gold blocks. And then all of this stuff. Let's put that over here. Should be good. Now before I get up there, I want to actually go take a really close look at the one in the south. Just so I can remember how it's all put together. So there's a single block on the top, 2 stairs, trapdoors, stairs, and then two full blocks, and then this comes up higher like that. Okay. And then down here, there's also a way that it descends down into the lower levels. We're probably going to have to adjust the way that that works because I think it's a ladder currently inside. And this is just a stack of gold blocks. There's 3 rhinestones, fences, and there's signs on the outside, it looks like. I remember how tough this is to get in and out of. I know it's a pain. Very cramped space. Yeah, there's some signs on the outside too. And then that's upside down stairs and blocks. Okay. I think I got it. I'm probably gonna have to pop back and forth. Raid hype again. Prowl 8413 with another raid. That's 3 raids in the first 20 minutes of the stream. That's amazing. Prowl, what were you up to on stream? And did I see what Elkhorn was up to? What did Elkhorn say? Five-year sub hype for Elkhorn? No. For the 60, right. For the 60. That makes sense. That's incredible, True Purple. Thank you ever so much. I didn't do the math very well on that. I should have, I wish that they gave you, after like 2 years, or even after a year, I feel like instead of saying 60 months, Twitch should say 1 year and a half, or 1 year, 6 months, like that kind of stuff. Back in Infinity Cove was Elkhorn, getting inspiration, build finished up, and turning Doctor Strange's Sanctum Sanctorum into a Wizard's Guild. Oh, that's cool. It's always fun to kind of build stuff from other... what is going on? This data pack, man, is so messed up. So fed up with it. I don't know if there's any fixing it. I spent 2 hours yesterday trying to upload different versions of the data pack to the server to see if I can get it to work, and just nothing worked. Even changing the data pack version, nothing. I know they've got it to work on the Infinity Cove, but I don't know. Don't know what steps were taken. It's never clear. And we seem to have a really weird ghost item thing happening here on the Citadel with the tables and chairs data pack. I guess that's the risk you run if you're going to use data packs and stuff written by other people. Still finding chairs backwards and stuff? Yeah. Yeah. I don't know why. Like, I'm not sure what possessed them to like, oh, let's rotate everything 90 degrees. Unless it's a bug, you know. All right, how are we going to attach one of these bell towers to the top? So I really like this little lip here, the stone lip that I did over there before the bottom edge. And I guess I should count to see how wide that is. I kind of like the idea of attaching it there. I might not even change that too much. Looks like I've missed a piece anyway. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks wide. And that's 3 and 5. So that'll work out. I might actually take the corners off of that a little bit. That could be cool. Yeah. So let's take a look inside, see what we're dealing with inside as far as the renovation goes. Ignore all the tables and chairs that are going to be out of place in here. And it's not really accessible. You kind of have to... I thought there was a ladder, but I guess maybe this is it. No, it just kind of goes to a dead end. Okay, maybe we can make that a little bit more feasible. Make some renovations in here and make it actually something we can access. I guess I have to fly into it from the outside to really get a look at it. I do try to make these things something you can climb up to without having to go outside. Oh yeah, this is really tiny. Okay. This will end up being a better looking thing overall, I think. Papa Smurf, hello! Trying to read chat and fly at the same time. Prowl was playing Bedrock MC. He has a lot of very good tutorials for Bedrock. Oh, very cool. That's awesome. Thanks for letting me know. Did I miss that from Prowl? Sorry, Prowl. Or did Prowl have to raid and run? Yeah, Prowl was on Spawn Chunks a while ago. Always weird taking stuff down. This was actually based on a an ArtStation painting, concept art. I guess we can use a lot of this stuff to rebuild it too. A lot of dark oak, a lot of spruce. Definitely happy to be getting rid of the diorite though. I don't need that in my life. Feels good to not be landscaping for the day, to say. Important to give yourself a break from time to time. Had to go help with homework and dad stuff? Right on. Life before streaming, as always. I was thinking about building the tower over this, but it just would get confusing, I think, with the lines and the different structure bits I'd have to add. So we'll just erase this whole thing right down to, I think, where the roof starts. Which is about here. All right, so I think what I'm going to do down there for now is I'm going to pop down here and I'm going to use, I don't think I can put, yeah. Let's put a temporary block. I guess I'll do this just so it's very easy to see. Just so I'm not constantly falling down here. And then we'll put in like a base somewhere. Probably. That's about where it gets narrow again. So let's put like something here. Just to keep all the pieces from falling down. Right? How tall is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15. Wow. This will actually be a lot taller. Yeah, I did put the die right there, but I'm happy to get rid of it because we didn't even have calcite back when I built this. This was built in November or December of 2020. Yeah, that feels really boxy. I think I might want to take down the corners on that. I really wish it would stop raining. Let's take these down. One, two, three, four, and that's a stair, I guess, on top. I don't really, I guess I could try, and smooth quartz is going to be the wrong color, I think. I think I want this to go up one more. And then we'll have the underside stairs. I guess we'll make them maybe spruce. So it goes like that. And then, can I see the other one? No. That's, you know what? I thought, just because I'm so close to the west side here, I thought this would be closer. It's really not. The east side is actually closer. You can see that way clearer. So then it's the same thing upside down, but probably with dark oak. Like that. And then did I bring the bone? I did. I've got some. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, and then a different color. Nope. Where the scaffolding is. Oh, wait a minute. What goes over there? Oh, there were slabs over there. that has to go farther. So this would be probably a slab and a trapdoor. And I didn't chop down any slabs, so I gotta go get some. And I'm gonna need more trapdoors. Spruce trapdoors, spruce slabs. Rabelais, hello, hello, good to see you. Fences, probably of both kinds. And definitely more bone block too. I wish we had a way to do bone blocks all over. Like without the end texture. I think it was an andesite wall, probably. Okay. So we'll go spruce slab on the corner and then trapdoor. Does that work? Yes, because this would be stairs here. That. Just do the two sides for now. And, oh, I see the issue here. So I guess that would be another slab. Two, three, four. And I don't remember what I did at the backside. Oh, there's another color. I think I used spruce. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the fifth is a spruce block. And yeah, it's just a straight spruce top to it. This one I went a little bit lighter. We'll have to see what looks better. I really might want to switch that spruce to... We'll see. That goes there. And actually, I think that's a slab over there. Couldn't tell. I think it's a stair on top. It's always hard to see when you're actually standing on something. Right, this sticks out. So Right, so there's a slab. Slab trapdoor, full block. And then 1, 2, and the third is a stair. All right. Technical, the technical stuff of copying your own build when you haven't done it in a while. So slab, trapdoor. But then this is going to be, oh, maybe this is going to be a different color. One, two, and then a stair. Right, and then this has got a trapdoor on top. Stair there. Right side up stair. And then that is where I think the grindstone goes. I might keep the weather vane. We might put that back. But I'm just curious what the cross section of this is going to look like. And if it feels too big or too small. Oh, that's going to be way more important looking, isn't it? It's much taller. I think the previous one was only about that tall. Hey, CJ, what's going on? So I'm not crazy about how chunky the bottom part looks. I think because I've got to get rid of that corner yet. And I feel like there needs to be more contrast between the dark oak here and the dark oak there. So this might end up being, we might try to make some quartz stairs work there. I don't know if they're going to match the bone block though. It definitely sticks up into the air though. Like it's I don't think it's as tall, but it's really starting to get close to the keep. It just looks taller because it's closer, I think. Now imagine that with a little bit of gold in there with the bell, and I think that'll look pretty cool. But you can see what I mean where like we've got this pattern of like stone, spruce, and then bone, and then wood, spruce, and then bone. I feel like there needs to be, I might want to change this to bone actually. Or maybe add a window. Maybe that's what it needs. But right here, I feel like this is almost too short. Like it feels a little bit squat. I might want to bump this up by a block. I'm just not sure if I want to challenge the keep as far as height goes. Oh, I missed. Crap. I'm normally better at this. This is 106. I think it's either the same or a little bit higher. Oh yeah, it's definitely higher. This is 106 here. And we're not even close to the top. Or I guess it's just the spire that's taller. I was not expecting that. Large and in charge. That's one way to look at it, yeah. It might not look so tall once we add the roof trim, because it'll come out here a little bit too. All right, well, let's rip down the other side of this and see if the full profile actually works. Oh, I should bring, let's try the quartz. I think I've got quartz with me. I don't know if they're going to look good next to bone block. Not bad. It'll be in shadow anyway. Certainly the smooth quartz over the regular quartz blocks, I think. Yeah. All right, so put back that. Didn't need those knees anyway. Right away I can tell that the contrast is going to be important. And I guess in this case we would probably make this part dark oak. I do have a funny feeling I'm going to want to make this taller. And I ran out of that. I guess for now I'll just use this. Well, that worked out well. I really don't like how you have to squat bounce on scaffolding. It goes like that, and then that's fine. Okay. So that's kind of like a cross section, I guess, plus I need to do the roof bit, but I need some more spruce. What else do I need? Slabs? Nope, should be good. I just don't, yeah, you're right. I find scaffolding useful and infuriating all at the same time. Okay, this is gonna need, I might have to pop back over. Remember, I think it was trapdoor, slab. And then trapdoor. But then this was like part of a weird line like that, I think. And then I think that goes up straight. I guess it just goes straight across. All right, so that's what I was looking at. I wanted to get that kind of cone shape. And then this is going to be here. Most of the time it's going to be viewed from down here, so I want to get that right. Yeah, I don't know about that. I might want to switch the top to smooth quartz too, because the bone doesn't really work with the quartz very well. Unless, like I said, I keep the spruce and I put the bone in here somehow. I like the cutting of the corner though. I think that's working. What do people think? Do you think it needs to be taller in here? I've definitely done something extra. Oh, I see what's going on. That's not correct. Yeah, adding bone block to the lower part of the tower might help. Yeah, I'm not digging as much as I thought I would like it. I'm not digging the not digging the quartz. I find it too distracting from down here. Well, what are we working with in here? Just wide open space. I guess I should have thought about falling down here. Oh, and I can't get up on the sides. That's annoying. I guess I'll have to go up over there for now. Oh, that was the wrong spot. Yeah, I feel like we could maybe It's hard to get bone in there because we don't have a lot of room. I really wish you could put scaffolding on stairs and things. It would make this kind of stuff a lot easier. Oh, thanks for the sleep, Cosmic. SweetSandi, thank you for being awesome. Yeah, that feels really chunky. I'm doing something wrong here. I guess that's pretty chunky over there too, isn't it? I like the lighter look because it's so tall. I prefer that look. So that's just in the corners, I guess? Okay. So I'm missing... I guess this is too wide. Meant to go like that. Should probably have it go the same way as the grain on the planks. That feels like it might be a little bit too flimsy, but we'll have to see. And if this won't make you dizzy, I don't know what will. So if I could weasel in some bone blocks here, I guess we could maybe put in that. Maybe try bone here, but then if I do that, I don't have a way to cover up both sides, right? So we'd have to only do it on the front and the back because this would take up the space. And honestly, at that point, it might be better to change this to spruce. That's probably not going to work. It's probably going to look too flat. Should have said I logged into sleep so you didn't have to climb down. Oh, thanks. Yeah, appreciate it. So that starts to pull away from the cool look of the bone in the tower. So having too much bone down here is not good either. I think we have to do something more like this, where it's just like a little bit. So maybe we'll do it down at the very bottom to keep a good distance between the two. The nice thing about this is that we've got 4 sides to mess with, so we can try 4 different ideas without having to tear down any of them. So we could try something like that. And if that was the case, I would probably build this up. Yeah, I know I don't like this. But even that feels really stark, you know? Maybe just the center block? Yeah, either the center or maybe 3. Maybe we can do the center over here. Just have it look like a decorative bit. Or maybe it's a window, like who knows? It's a little bit better. It certainly matches with what's happening on down here. And it wouldn't be bad to just have it on the front and the back, because we've got something here that's just on the east and the west side. So I wouldn't mind if this was all dark. That's actually pretty subtle. We could potentially go a little bit higher with it. I certainly like this better than that. I'm wondering if we need to do spruce the whole way. So if these have to be spruce as well. Which is, I think, what I did before on the south tower. What I really should do is just copy the south tower and then decide if I like it. It's probably what should happen. It's so awesome to have your own builds to fly around and reference. See, here it's different. I did stone and dark oak. Oh, and then there's the whole build-up. That's different too. I did not think about that. Did I do that over here too? Yeah, I did. So yeah, the floor in there, it's on the second thing. Wow. So there's another layer I was not thinking about. Right, so that's a trapdoor. And this, I guess, is a stair, which I didn't bring up. These are in the wrong order. That's why I keep on messing them up. Break time, says Cosmic. Thanks very much. All right, starting to get kind of cramped, which makes sense because I remember that from the other build. See if we've made some progress. Yeah, it's a little bit better. Still kind of chunky. Yeah. Have I made those too low, maybe? I think it's just because in the other builds I've used different material, and here I've used the same. So I think we have to not do the same material. So I think this section here is going to be switched to dark oak in order for this to work. Yeah, I've got stone and spruce, stone and spruce, stone and dark oak. So yeah, I think we're going to have to use a different material along the bottom. I almost want to turn the whole part, this, like I almost want to see this, what this thing would look like if it was all white. Like if this was tower instead of roof, you know? But then I think it might make this look a little bit strange. We could always try it. Anyway, I'm going to stick to those breaks. So for folks that don't know, I take a break about once an hour. Charlie Brown is just raided with a party of 2. So I really appreciate it. If you all want to stick around, I'll be back in about 5 minutes. I know it's an odd timing, but I've kind of delayed this break a little bit already. So I want to make sure I do it. But I do the Spawn Chunks podcast with Pixel Rips and, of course, streaming here on Twitch. And if you like building in Minecraft, then you're in the right spot. Because this is a 3-year-old medieval town. And we're remodeling the top of the front gate tower right now to match some of the bell towers. But I'll show you around a little bit when I get back. But I really appreciate the raid. And in the meantime, let everybody in the chat know what you're up to playing Minecraft. I know that obviously you're in the game, but like what were you building? What were you doing? Public server for today and did some mini games. Showed a new project that's happening. Very cool. Very, very cool. All right. I'll be back in about 5 minutes. Thanks again for the raid. Appreciate it. I also appreciate the lurk. I know that often I have to raid and run as well when I end a stream, so appreciate you bringing the people over. Yeah, it's going to be more interesting to look at, I think, from all angles. It does feel a little bit strange right now. So we'll turn this into dark oak. And I guess dark oak across there too. I don't remember there being this many full blocks in this, but I could be wrong. I guess this was probably a stair. And that's all right. I think I'm gonna need to actually add the full roof on this so I can figure out what's up. It's really just, I guess, partially hollow, isn't it? Well, that's how to do it. That's a lot easier. And then I guess we'll put in maybe something slightly different texture. And then that's full this side, that's full that side. This is going to come out a little bit. All right, so that's the full roof bit. And then in here, I don't know. Dark oak over there. Different ones over there. I guess we'll do spruce. And I'll try dark oak over here. Just catching sight of the things we've been working on lately, landscape-wise, in the background. It's so beautiful. Nice to see all the work come together. Thanks, Cosmic. Yeah, I was talking about that a lot on the Spawn Chunks Hangout today with several members of the community that have been working on big builds like this. And when they get their paths in and you can start to see like different things popping up around the landscape, it really, really helps. Well, that feels better, certainly with the different color there. Although I feel like I have to switch back to something else. I really wish we had like a white wood. It'd be so nice. I did use like extra crimson over there. I feel like I need to put some trapdoors around the bone blocks. The bone blocks feel a little bit too tall. The top part here, like I feel like if I put trapdoors over there, it would work. I did not do that in other places. Here, I guess they have, I could go with either something like this. Right? Oh, maybe that's wrong. Not that low. Right? So I could do something like that, or I could just like straight up cover them. I think I like that one on the right better. I've got a couple blocks up there that need to go as well. The hard part about this stuff is that, weirdly, like when I'm drawing, I keep on leaning over. It's terrible posture, but I keep on like leaning over to look at the screen to get a closer look when I can zoom in. You know, like I'm hunching over at the monitor and looking. I need to get some other textures in there too. What did I do under the roof? Are there any special bits? Yeah, trapdoors there. I really hope I don't have to move this. All right, let's get rid of that. Let's remove this. I guess I need more blocks. Sometimes I really wish we could fit more than one trapdoor in a space. What else am I out of? Or getting close to being out of? Spruce. Need the dark oak trapdoor. Grongalad, thank you very much for the follow. Appreciate it. All right. Let's finish this up. Yes, just do this. And I think I had trapdoors and signs. And I forgot to bring signs. I do find, at least with the dark oak trapdoor, that you get quite a different texture detail. So they're not my favorite, but used sparingly, they can be pretty good. They're a fun design to echo throughout your build. And we might as well take a crack at the bell. I think it's 9. And it is, the bottom of it's even with the fences, top of the fences. Thanks again for the sleep, Cosmic. Appreciate it. Not sure why I just didn't use scaffolding for all of that. The fact that you can't drop through scaffolding, annoying. What a mess. And this is probably going to be I can't remember which way these have to face. Other way. Just so you can see the profile better from the front. And I don't know what I did in here. I guess there was another piece of gold. I'll have to go check. I'm remembering this now from building the other one. How much of a pain it was to maneuver once you put the bell in. Oh, did I do it that way? I think I got it backwards. Right angle, but I think I've got it upside down. Yep. Upside down. That's fine. All right, so there's a taste of what it might look like eventually. Thanks for your kind words on the spawn chunks on the build. Terrible screenshot, but was also hard to screenshot. Oh yeah, I can imagine it was hard to screenshot for sure. And I mean, call them like I see them. It's great. I'm glad that you decided to share it. I think it looks really cool. Oh, I like that a lot better than what was there. I like it a lot better than what was there. It still needs some tweaks, but Let me just see if I can quickly grab that screenshot. Do I have a screenshot set up for this? I think I do. That's a thumbnail. Do I have like a full screenshot? No. I guess I must have removed it off of this profile. That was weird. Normally I don't do that. All right, well, I can put it up in the build reference anyway. Properties. I guess this is probably the best angle. It's a little confusing, just because it's almost the exact same. But if I unlock this and just take this to full screen. Right, and see if I can back up and get myself roughly to the right point. I was probably somewhere around here, give or take. I don't think I was behind this. So that's what we've got going on currently. And you can see it matches the other tower. You can't see you can sort of see the other one over there. But that's what we've got. And then this was the old, hey, that's not bad for a screenshot guess. But I like that so much better. It really feels like it matches more. Yeah. Winning. Okay, the River Cat. Tier 1. 29 months. Thanks ever so much. Appreciate the sub. Oh, thanks, Cosmic. Appreciate it. So now the decision is, see, I don't like that many of those trapdoors, so I think I might have to remove the trapdoors there and replace them with signs. And that's where I'm wondering if we need to go back to spruce on that top layer. So I'm going to try that on this side. Here. For two reasons. One is because we have the dark oak fences over here too. So what would this look like? Oh, that did not go where I thought it was going to go. See, I think I like that better. See if I can get a spot where we can see both sides. What time of day is it? Oh, it's late. I was gonna, next time there's sunlight in the morning, I might switch shaders on. But I feel like that you can see more of the shape changes, because then you get like a spruce band, a dark oak band, and then more spruce, and then there's more spruce up here. Whereas I feel like this just gets all dark, and this is really repetitive. I almost want to add another spruce trapdoor underneath here. Yeah. That's a trapdoor. I want to see if it looks like the slab. Hey, there's Hunter555. What's up? What's up? I don't mind that. That helps with elongate it a little bit. It helps it make it feel taller. I don't know how I feel about the slab though. Yeah, I think we have to go back to trapdoor. Makes it look a little bit too chunky. Amazing how much you have to concentrate when you're standing, because I know that I can't like shift on these because I'm standing on stairs, right? One wrong move and you're all the way back down the bottom. Now this might look too close to this on the front. We'll have to see. And I don't know, maybe we just want this whole thing gone. All right, first thing in the morning, let's try the shaders to get some sunlight on that and see it a little bit better. Definitely taking out the corners lower, help it feel taller, like, or skinnier. Yeah, I think even that little bit makes it feel a little bit chunky. You can just see enough of that slab. I could also take this down a bit too. That might be fun to do. I don't think I want to put a roof over that. I think I like that thing like it is. We could make it into a window. And kind of make like a small version of this. Yeah, I don't think I want to make the whole thing any taller, so that's good. I feel like we're solid on what we've got for a height. I need to look and see what I put inside this thing. Missed my landing there. Hardcore. I also have to start thinking about how to get up inside the thing. Oh, I guess I just decided to put nothing up in there. Alright. I don't know whether that's a mistake. Nailed the landing that time. No, nothing there either. This is the first one that I built. Well, that has a cool chain going down too. Forgot about that. And I don't know. Nope, I guess I just decided that it didn't need anything. Now, unfortunately, we don't have the space to do something like this. That would be cool. So it's got like this little weight on it. It's neat. Oh, no! I knew that was going to happen. That's fine. I tried to be fancy. Hey, oh boo, it's been a while since I've seen that, that emote. Thankfully, I wasn't high. Wasn't too high. Surprised my lighter doesn't have more damage with all the flying today. Let's try that again. So we could also take down these corners a little bit. Don't know how that's going to look though. And then this could also... Oh, maybe I didn't pick up my bones. Maybe I missed something over there. Maybe not everything was so evenly distributed. Unless I used them all, but I doubt it. Ah, haha. I was like, I knew I had like a stack of bones on me. Anything else? Oh. Yeah, that really was a high distribution death. Alright, so we're changing these. Remember that. I know we're doing that now. I do like it when you get to that point where you know you've got a confident decision. You say, okay, yeah, I like the spruce. We're doing the spruce. And then we'll do the trapdoors. And if I remember correctly, I think the stairs were just so that the view was better. So that when you're standing on the inside looking down, there's less in your way. So like there's this view, and then if you put a stair here, you see a lot more, right? I think I need more dark oak fences too. A lot more. I'm honestly not sure which ones we like, so maybe we'll put them both in. We'll test them out. And I think I like the sign. As long as it doesn't mess with the view too much. A little bit, but nothing terrible. It's like 2 pixels. That's all done. That's all done. Okay. So now we have to decide whether we like the dark oak or the spruce fences. And I just need to make more spruce fences. And I need more rockets too. Ooh, hey, we need to go make some more rockets of what we need to do. That's fine. I can handle that. I actually used to animate on George of the Jungle Cosmic. So that's doubly funny. I don't know whether you knew that or not. I guess I was mostly doing production management at that point, but I did animate at least one scene. It was the Cartoon Network show. I want to say that was 05, 04, 05, something like that. Easy breezy. You didn't know that, Elkhorn? Yeah, I worked in animation from 2002 until, oh gosh, maybe 2011? I don't know if I quite hit 10 years. I think it was more like, it might have been 06 or 08 when I moved on to do freelance illustration. Oh yeah, shows that I worked on. I can't remember the name of the Creature Critter show. It was a superhero show that we pitched. Mucha Lucha, which was a... I don't know whether that was Teletoon or Cartoon Network. George of the Jungle. The other things that I have credits on were I was production managing, so I wasn't actually like working on the art team. I was just part of the management team. Dodger Dare was a short thing for Disney. I production managed and did some cleanup work on a couple of John Kay music videos. One was for Tenacious D, the other one was for Weird Al Yankovic. I don't think I did any cleanup on Weird Al. I think the only cleanup I did was working with John Kay. Working with John Kay was a treat. He's a real nice dude. As far as my experience with him, anyway. The rest of the shows I worked on, most people don't know because they're like kiddie shows, like Tigatoga and Raspberry Jazzberry Jam. They were... Tigatoga was international, but Raspberry Jazzberry Jam was like CBC kid, like preschool shows. I think I like the little bit of the cutoff in the corner. I just don't know if I like it not being a stair. And I don't think I like that being taller. We make that taller, then I think I have to add like a little roof bit on top of it. And then as far as the fence posts go, I think I'm leaning on spruce over dark oak. Yeah, they're just too dark. They kind of fade into the distance, into the shadows. So if we keep this, that height, then I think what we'd have to do here is probably give it a little bit of a roof. But I'm not sure. This is where the nitty-gritty details take me ages. See, then this becomes really flat and boring, right? So if we do that, I don't think we need to make it so tall. It also takes away from the height of that. We could make a little roof pitch. For I don't know what reason. Nope. It's funny how that one bone block is just enough to kind of balance out what's going on down here. I mean, we can try to. We could also try a bone block with, not spruce, with oak trapdoors over it. If that was like too white and distracting. Or it could just be a window. So if it was a window, oh, that's dead end. Keep on messing up where I want to be. I think I need to temporarily put some stuff in here so I can stand. So we could do something like that. Or we could go outside. Can I get down here at all? Oh, that was the way up. Whoops. Night Fox, thanks very much for the follow. Right, so you could have something like that, and then have trapdoors on the outside. Or we could actually do that on top of the bone block. If we did that, though, I don't know if we need all the other stuff. This is the part that's really time consuming because it just, you can't look at it while you're standing on it. You really have to back away. So that I feel is maybe a better use of the white. I think it ties both the spruce color around the, which is funny because it's oak trapdoor, but if it's the spruce plank color that's here and then the bone block color, I think it kind of ties it all together nicely. And then now I feel like all of the dark oak trapdoors are a little bit much. Oh man, yeah, the death inside there would have been rough. And it doesn't have the same effect without the bone block behind there. Yeah, so let's get rid of the trapdoors on the outside. Does anybody wish that there was a rocket that was like half power? I wouldn't mind like a half speed rocket. Now here maybe we can get away with some dark oak signs. Not that you'd be able to see them from below. But it might be fun to kind of put them in there. And this is a no. But I do like the bone. So I'll put that back in. Maybe this only needs one. See what this looks like with that. All the time, GrandpaCrafter? Second the half speed rockets, Jody? Yeah. So I don't know you can really see. We'll do a shader test here in a second. See, that feels a little bit too much like a window. Whereas the front side feels like more of a design feature. And I don't think you can see the... Yeah, well, they don't render in. The signs don't render in until you're up close. The signs are... I guess I would put them on there. Just for that little extra depth. But it's really not going to be an important thing from far away. I forgot that about the signs. Can't see the top signs either. I've seen them pop in and pop out. You know, it's pretty simple, but I think I like just the two stacked trapdoors with the bone behind it. And then I gotta change those bits here to stairs, I think. So we'll switch this out. I will put the signs up. Because they are nice when they render in. Once they get there. And once again, I love, love, love that you can edit signs without tearing them down. Oh, I guess I have to decide if I want to do this on all sides or if I just want to do it in the front and the back. I'm glad we found a simple solution to this. I'm glad I didn't have to build it taller or do anything weird. Just about there. I thought I was missing something up top. Yeah, I'm missing some roof parts as well. Oh, and this side here. Gotta go down. I think I can take this down now too. Yeah, that feels more like a tower on top of the roof instead of the roof just kind of going up into a really steep pitch. I think maybe I should turn those stairs sideways. That may not look good, but we'll give it a go. I'll just do one corner. Well, obviously we'll have to change out what's happening underneath there, but let's see how that looks. Turing 79 need 1% rockets. It would be interesting if you could control the speed somehow. You know, like that would be an interesting addition to mobility in Minecraft instead of just being like 0 to 60. Like, I'm not saying creative flight mode, but if you could take a rocket and I'm not sure what you could do. Maybe something you wear, you know, like maybe it would be cool if you could have different elytra, right? Like little baby elytra. So a little bit of RP, maybe you have like little butterfly wings or something like that. And if you use a rocket with those, you don't go as fast, like still just as far. So, or maybe less far. I don't know. But it would be interesting to have like rockets that would send you 25% of the way, that kind of thing. Oh, I don't know about that. I think that kind of ruined. Yeah, that does not look good compared to the other side. Cosmic, I think we can just wrap it up, actually. We're pretty close. Let me know who's streaming. I'd like to pass all the lovely raids that came in today. I'd love to pass them along to somebody. Yep, I'm just going to put that back. I can't really... I've been staring at this a little bit too long. Too close to it at the moment. So that goes there, and then this goes like that. So let's just pop up to the top here. I'll finish off the roof. Yeah, sure. Slice lime sounds good. That all looks good to me. Did I put any... It's a top slab. I think we're good there. And I'm pretty sure I decided on spruce for these. I'll leave that one open so I can get out. And we need to have trapdoors. There. There. Good. And missing one of those here. That looks right. That looks right. That all looks good. So now it's just a matter of the inside. So in here, I like this height for the inside, but then I've got to figure out how to get up in here. Get rid of this. So I've got this weird little ladder that kind of suggests that you can get up here, but of course you hit your head. And we can't really... Oh, there's a sign there, wasn't there? Crap. I always forget about that. Okay, let's go back in. Is there a way I can just jump in here somewhere? Nope. That's the other thing about these tall builds. Like after a couple hours, you're like, I'm done falling off. I'm done looking over my shoulder the entire stream. And putting down blocks that don't need to be... That's really strange. Is that supposed to be there? Looks like I'm missing some stuff. Well, at least I noticed it. I want to add some more texture to this roof anyway. Sigh. Can you feel the frustration? I'm not sure how I missed those. Weird. Okay. And then... Yeah, this doesn't have any here either. All right, inside, we have to go back up. So that's kind of like the hint that there's like a ladder that could pull down, and that's how you would access the top. But you can't do that unless you go up the middle. And you can't do it on the side either. So really, I haven't given myself... Now that I've put those bone blocks in... Are those the outside bone blocks? Yes. All right, so you can't actually get up in here because that's in your way. So you can't get up into this space. So I guess we kind of have to fudge it somehow. Because the idea would be like, you'd want to have like a rope ladder or something that would come down here. Because I do like this ceiling. Not crazy about the bone blocks. I think what we're going to do is I'm going to go get more trapdoors. And we'll cover those up with like cover the bottom texture up with trapdoors. The Physics, thanks very much for the follow. I didn't realize these doors opened inward. Kind of awkward for... I mean, it looks good here, but it's awkward when you're going up the stairs. I can't wait to fix this tables and chairs data pack. Or at least get up to 1.20.4 so I can attempt to fix it. We'll hide that, hide that, hide that. And I think we'll actually come inside and do the same thing. And I feel like I need to cover that up. Unless I want to see the ladder. Should bring some ladders too. So in here, what I would probably do is just continue that ladder so that you can see it. And have that be the way up. And have the player have to like maybe connect in their brain. So it looks like you can get up here, but I think it's just because it was such an early build, there's just no way to actually get the player up here unless they get up here and they did some crawling. That's the only thing I can think of. And then we'll just eliminate the bottom parts here. But because we can see that, I feel like we should at least make it look like it's got some structure. So the easiest thing to do, we could run some beams. Yeah. And then maybe stairs. That feels a little on the thick side, but whatever. Let's see what it looks like from down here. Yeah, like you can see the ladder sort of continues up. I feel like that's enough. I don't know whether I want that to go higher or not. My rockets. I guess the alternative would just be removing the beam and just having the stair here. I mean, it's a pretty simple thing to fix if I don't like it. Yeah, I think I prefer without the beam. It adds extra height, I think. Oop, that was actually the right way. I think we're good. Yeah. So then put a little railing there. This feels a little bit boring. I'm not sure what we could put up here. Maybe we'd have to wait and get like a barrel or well, one, it's probably dark. Yep. I don't remember how I lit those other ones. So I'd probably want to put a candle up here or a lantern or something. You'd never see it from below, but like a little table in the corner here with a single candle on it would totally do what we would need. Dang it. But I can't put any more tables down right now because of the data pack not working. But we're almost good. So for now, just so that there's no surprises, I'm going to put a trapdoor there. And then everything else should be fine. Thanks again for the sleep, Cosmic. No, I don't want to put anything in the Hall of the Bell. Oh, that reminds me. Thank you. We have to take this out. Cool. This goes in here. And can I get back? Yeah, I can get back down this way. Nice. Double check everything from outside, and I think we're good. Really like this whole checking something off every stream. Curious what that looks like from a little bit farther away too. So I changed the render distance on the server, and I use a really large render distance on my client now. Yeah, I think that it really looks distinct. It looks more unique. Having white up there, more so than the diorite. The diorite was there, but it was covered up a lot. And I really like the fact that you can see the gold in at least 2 locations. Kiwi be good? Yeah, I think checking off stuff is important. Although I have to make a small like asterisk and say don't forget to put a candle up there. Because I think at nighttime it's probably too dark. I feel like there's lanterns down in the tower on that one. But so people can get I mean, this is going to be shaders versus non-shaders, but the before and after, I guess I should turn these off. Look at that. How good of a guess was that? It did get a little bit taller, but I think it looks a lot better. It got a little bit more, like, I don't want to say cartoony, but it certainly has more of the vibe that Westhill has come to have over the last 3 years. Because, like I said, this was built, this was one of the very first things that was built on the town. The front wall and then this gate was like the first thing I did. And so I feel like this matches a lot better. Very cool. So let's see what it looks like from the other angles. Don't know if you can see it coming in from the east. Oh yeah. Okay. And again, I like the echo of having a bell tower on each side. It looks more polished. Thanks. Thanks, Kiwi. Yeah. Appreciate it. So we'll just take a walk through here and see the different angles. I'll come at it from south and west as well. You can't see it here because the buildings are too tall, but I've got a funny feeling when you come around the corner here, it's going to be really obvious. Yep. Bang. That's actually accidental, by the way. I don't remember planning that, but it's a really nice frame. And of course, you're going to be able to see it from here. This really needs something. Oh, and I got to put an extra trapdoor there. The front has got something on it, doesn't it? Oh, it's because the front's got the big roof that sticks out. It's got more things to support. But yeah, I guess I'll have to add. Again, you add one thing and then you have to say like, all right, well, now that I've made this adjustment, this feels really bland. Yeah, this has got this kind of fun roof part thing. Although, it doesn't stick out that far. Couple of blocks. Okay. At least we won't have to come up with anything new. We can just kind of copy what's existing. For now, though, I'll just keep my eye from twitching and put that there. And then let's come at it from the south and see. I think this is one of my most favorite things about completing the build to this level is going like back to the roads that I've built and approaching the town as intended and just kind of seeing what that looks like. Yeah. So it doesn't overpower the keep. I think the keep's still kind of front and center when you're here, but obviously it says like there's something important. You should go down that way because that's a major feature is the front entrance, of course, right? It's the main gate. And of course, that was pretty much intentional. I like the way that that got framed. Yep, just like I said, needs a little bit of something right there. All right, let's go west. Oh, let's careful not to have another yard sale. I hope that there's more kingdoms that come up in this area. Be really fun. So here's where I expect to see it the least, because everything over here is so tall. Just the top of it. So we're not going to see it until we go up around the bend. Monete, thanks very much for the Prime sub. That's amazing. Appreciate the subscription. Sorry I missed it. I was busy checking out the build here. Thank you, Cosmic, for the reminder. Welcome in. Make sure you connect your Discord and your Twitch. You can use that Prime sub and hang out in the Discord now. So you really can't see it coming around the bend here at all. Let's scoot back here in the alley and see if we can see anything. Because we're farther back, but there's just more stuff. Yeah, you can't see anything back here. A little bit there, I guess. If you're coming from down here, I guess you'll see something. I love the silhouettes of these bell towers where they don't have like a full roof. Oh yeah, that's a more interesting thing for sure. A nice little hint of yellow up there. It's awesome. Now, I wonder what it looks like from in here. I don't know if you can see it over the wall. You might be able to. Oh yeah, just a little bit. And certainly if you're up on the wall, you're going to be able to see it. Where's the stairs here? Hold on. Oh yeah. Very cool. I like it. Good stuff. All right, let's take the satisfaction of clearing out the inventory. Thankfully, it was not an overly complicated day, so there's not like tons of stuff to put back, which is good. Gonna need that in a second. Did not end up using any stone. All right. So this is the fun part of checking off one thing and adding two. Northgate Bell Tower. So check. but we've got Northgate roof texture and Northgate south roof dormer, something like that. I need something white there. Those are small things though. I don't think we checked anything else off. Crossroads. No, this is all valley stuff. Okay. Not bad. I was about to comment on how pretty the sunset was. But it's a good opportunity to go get some sun on this front tower. Oh, candle trapdoor. Thank you. And then Northgate Tower candle table. I have to do that last when I actually fix the data pack or find a replacement or something. Anyway, very happy with how that turned out. Thanks so much for hanging out today, folks. We are going to pass you along. I believe Sliced Lime is live. Double check. Is it a bingo day for Sliced Lime? Always be fetching. Yes, that sounds like a Minecraft bingo day. I'm also seeing a lot of the people that I follow playing Enshrouded. I've been following that game, seeing how I like it. I might give it a try myself. But for today, that's where we're going to wrap things up here on the Citadel server. We'll be back tomorrow. You can tune in at 1 o'clock Atlantic. That's UTC minus 3 hours. I was a little bit later today because, of course, I was recording the extra Spawn Chunks hangout with my co-host Johnny, Pixel Riffs, on the Spawn Chunks. We will be discussing the new vault block or trial vault on Monday, along with the use of the vault key. So that's going to be a fun discussion on that show on Monday. You can get that wherever you find your podcasts. It's very easy to find, including YouTube. Same thing with the Citadel Cafe. I have 2 episodes recorded, but I've had some issues with my recording software, with my editing software. So you can expect to see some new episodes of that coming out hopefully this month. I just need to get those editing bits finished up. You can, of course, check out things like Twitter and Instagram. It's all Joel Duggan, very easy to find. And Joel Duggan on Patreon that I mentioned earlier. It's one of the great ways to join the Discord, including Prime and Twitch subs. I appreciate all of the subs today. Thanks ever so much for the lovely raids for all the people that came in. If you're new to the community and you're sticking around, I hope you had a good time. And if you got a gift sub or if you're thinking about it, then check out Patreon. It's only $2 a month. It really helps me stream more often and maintain the number of streams and the length of streams. And you can, of course, join the Discord and take advantage of all that kind of stuff. Speaking of, actually, we have a quarterly hangout coming out with patrons for the Spawn Chunks, but I'm going to be doing a 2023 kind of year-end wrap-up conversation in my Discord, discussing kind of like the behind the scenes, how often I'm streaming, plans for 2023. I'll be doing that, I think, sometime in February. So keep your eyes on for that if you're in the chat in the Discord. I'll keep everybody informed in the announcements channel. That's usually where I post the news And like I said, I'll be back tomorrow. Thanks ever so much, folks. Thanks to Cosmic and to SweetSandi for moderating. Always a lovely time with everyone here. Y'all are awesome. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now.